Hi, I'm BJ Smith, tight end for the Vice City Mamas and proud proprietor of BJ's Used Autos. Cars from all over America come to find a new home in Florida, just like you. I moved here after the draft. Football, not Vietnam, even though they do have a lot in common. I noticed there was one thing missing from this great town, a celebrity-endorsed used car shop. That's why I founded BJ's Used Autos. Every one of these beauties is freshly painted. They look brand new. We have new models coming in every morning, usually around 2 a.m. We can get you anything. And if you see a car of your dreams, tell us. We can acquire it for you. I've taken the skills I've learned as a pro football player to the used car business. Smash, grab, and run like hell. BJ's Used Autos. I'm tackling low prices with hot cars.
Bud Light presents Real Men of Genius.
Real men of genius.
Today we salute you, Mr. Silent Killer Gas Passer.
Mr. Silent Killer Gas Passer.
Last night you had the enchilada combo platter. This morning, the 3-cheese omelet with broccoli. This afternoon, you're a ticking time bomb. Because of you, a simple elevator ride is suddenly a 42-floor plummet into the very bowels of hell.
You take my breath away.
Who did it? Who cares? Sweet mercy, please just someone light a match.
Sweet, sweet mercy.
So crack open an ice-cold Bud Light, oh ninja of the nasty. And while you're at it, crack open a window.
Mr. Silent Killer Gas Passer.
Bud Light Beer, Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
This is Duck Landis from QuackHouseRadio.net with an important health warning. Listening to Stuffer White's Light Without Heat turned up too loud may cause your children to be born naked. But it's worth the risk, I think, so crank it up loud. Light Without Heat. Progressive music for the progressive mind.
Hello. The number I have just smoked is no longer in service. So please bring me another number over immediately. At the tone, just tell me when you could be here with my new number. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen of the world, it is my utmost privilege to announce to you that these little green men actually do exist, for they are part of the eternal past and venture from all regions of our galaxy to find homage in our Earth's center. Governments of the world have been very good at concealing these little visitors and preparing the public with loving movies and pleasant melodies. You see, like this one. You hear that? Yes, controlled media as to cushion the impact of the arrival of our little friends. Throughout history, many people would claim to see strange lights in the sky. The truth of the matter is that these lights and beings will only reveal themselves to those who are pure at heart. For these enlightened aliens leave permanent imprinted information on the psyche of those chosen humans only to be revealed to our deteriorating planet at the point at which our civilization shall enter the new age of light without heat.
restless danger. Soon he'll reach the water's edge and no more be a stranger. Fire trickling down. Giants turn to rust, it's all going down. Back to the ground, still I can hear the sound.
Light Without Heat and Guthrie Govan from the Erotic Cakes album. The track is called Wonderful Slippery Thing. Before that, we kicked off the program with a band that I haven't played here in a little while called Flying Colors. And yes, that is Steve Morse, Neil Morse, Dave LaRue, Mike Portnoy, and I believe the dude's name is Casey McPherson, or Carsey McPherson. I can't remember that. That's the only one that I can't remember because he wasn't already or at least in my world, an established in this scene anyway, and I'm yammering already. But good evening, boys and girls. Welcome to Light Without Heat, progressive music for your progressive minds. Ew, I changed it, didn't I? I shouldn't have done that. Live from Salisbury, North Carolina, every Thursday night, 9 p.m. to midnight Eastern Time. And we have some music to get to. I've got tunage coming up from Spock's Beard, the new or latest album. Also, Sound of Contact. I have a premiere tonight from the brand new, just released CD from Hephaestus. Some of you guys have probably heard me play these guys on the show before. They're NC Mafia dudes, man, and they have just put out their sophomore effort. I'm going to be spinning a track from Fragmenting Shadows later on in the show. Also, we'll hear from Monkey Bad. I got another tune from Mr. Niels Rurak coming up later on this evening, as well as some Niacin from that new album, which I'm just still tripping on, and another track that I haven't played from the brand new release from the Travis Larson Band. All that and plenty more coming your way tonight, boys and girls, on the show. And now, well, Casey McPherson. Okay, I said thank you, Duck. I kind of got it. I don't even remember what I said now, but I got it pretty close anyway. But okay, I had the R in the wrong place, but. Yeah, man, that's some killer jam. And that Flying Colors, by the way, just put out a live DVD, which I do not have yet, but want to get my hands on that as well. And some of you guys, I was talking in the chat room earlier about my virgin days here on Spreaker. Some of you guys, like Mike, who is on his way home right now, but Brother Tim, and you guys might remember my early green, wet behind the ears DJ Light Without Heat when I first brought Light Without Heat to Spreaker. But look, Flying Colors was one of the bands, and that tune too, Infinite Fire, by the way, was the title of it, that I used to kick off a lot of shows with that track because it just says it all. And Brother Brett would remember those days too, quite fondly. It's only, we've been here, going on 2 years with a small hiatus, but so there you go. Let's move on with some tunage, shall we? Oh, by the way, I also have a Volto coming up, and I got to do a Frank Zappa track tonight. I'm in the mood for it. I already got it in the playlist, so I'm in a Zappa mood tonight. So we're going to hear some Zappa later on, too. Right now, though, moving on with some tunage from Tribal Tech from the Reality Check album, 1994. And this is going to take me a while to type all this in chat, so how about just give me a second. But the track is one I also haven't played in a while, called Stella by Infrared High Particle Neutron Beam. Tribal Tech, Live Without Heat.
Well, as navigator of this venture, I try as much as possible to set out in a direction that in the first place is practically impossible to achieve, and then along the way mess up the minds of the crew with as many chemicals as we can lay our hands on.
Light without heat.
Light Without Heat, and that is Niacin, title track from the Crush CD, K-R-U-S-H. And yes, sir, that is Billy Sheehan on bass, Dennis Chambers on drums, and John Novello on keys. Niacin, B3, Hammond B3 organ. Yeah, nice. Great new album from those freaks of nature. And yes, that is I'm telling you what. But, and before that, Tribal Tech. Absolutely. I'm reading chat while I'm on the air, and shouldn't be. Okay, anyway. John Novello on keys there. Okay, well, all right, I'm closing. I'm kind of getting a little old school retrospect on the early Light Without Heat days here on Spreaker tonight. It actually started when I opened the show with Flying Colors, and I've got a couple other ones that I haven't played in a while that I'm going to be digging out of the old box tonight and putting on for you guys. And some of the stuff I used to play when we first got on the air here on Spreaker. And that being said, I can't remember what I was going to say. We do have a premiere coming up from Hephaestus. Can't wait for that. Killer guys, killer band, right here in North Carolina. Just released a great album called Fragmenting Shadows, and we'll have that coming up for you. And right now, well, I will say hi to the peeps in the chat room real quickly. I don't have these guys in the right order tonight for some reason. I do have Brett. I know Brett got in first. Brett, Stickman Bleeding. We're going to hear a track from Mr. Lloyd here next hour, or Mr. Bleeding, whichever you would prefer me to address you, Stickman or Brett. Don Duck Landis, who barely made it for the second portion of the Bootlegger Shack tonight here on Spreaker. What's up, Brother Duck? Quack. WTAU Peerage Nation is on his way home, Mike. And Mike has a big deal coming up this Sunday, but I'm going to wait till he gets back in chat to share it with the listening audience. Dave B. Davis, Brother Dave, and you guys need to check out Brother Dave and Independent Share on Monday nights at 8 p.m. from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on Spreaker Web Radio. I listened to the program, his inaugural show, and his maiden voyage, as I would call it. And, man, you knocked it out of the park, brother. You are definitely, you belong here doing this kind of stuff. So that is just absolutely killer. And I'm not going to say yet, but we will have some future endeavors to be built on that too. But make sure you check out Independent Share with your host, Dave Davis, on Spreaker Web Radio Monday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern. Also welcoming to the chat room, Mary Pat Henry Mama, what is up? Glad you found your way into the chat room. And Mr. Richard J. Basinger and Brother DJ Corel, Tim Corel from houseofprague.com. Check his show out every Saturday night, 8 p.m. Eastern. He plays a lot of this good music too, boys and girls. If you haven't heard it, you need to go hear it. You need to go hear it like yesterday. But unfortunately, it wasn't on yesterday, so you'll have to wait till Saturday. But go to houseofprague.com, mixing it up with DJ Corel, 8 p.m. Eastern Saturday nights. Let's move forward with some music. How about it? I've been playing a band by the name of the Travis Larson Band. These guys are killer. Just an incredible band. It's a three-piece. It's Travis Larson on guitar, Jennifer Young on bass, and Dale Moon on drums. The new album, released a handful of months ago, is called Shift, and here is a track that I haven't played before. This one features Miss Jennifer Young, as well as, well, really all three of them, but this one's called Double Tap. Travis Larson Band on Light Without Heat.
It is so frightening. A world of tide pools, incompleteness all around. Nails deep into the flesh of a summer night. Words fell from a paper moon to come alive in a lonely room. Time was standing still as giants broke the cardboard sword. The old bridge sank into the river. Certainties disappear.
Hi, babe. I'm glad you called. I've been wanting to talk to you, too. I miss you. Call me. Bye.
Light Without Heat and Exhibious, however you want to say it, from a self-titled album released in 2009. The track was called Time and Its Changes. And I have a little bit of info on Exhibious somewhere here. Oh, here it is. Self-titled CD. This is a group out of the Netherlands. check them out on exhibius.net. They are currently in the process of recording, or it looks like it's about done now, the new CD called Liminal. Last I checked, it was only available as a pre-order, but it's supposed to be released this year, so I need to keep my nose to the grindstone on that one, because, man, I'm telling you what, all this stuff is instrumental, and it is, every track on the album is like that, what you just heard, and it is amazing stuff, man. Before that, we heard Siege's Even. I love that band. That was a track from, the fantastic album, The Art of Navigating by the Stars, from 2005, and it was called The Wait. Before that was, of course, the Travis Larson Band, and those guys are absolutely phenomenal. I lost my information on those guys here. I'm already kind of in a strange state of mind here, because I got all kind of things happening all at once, and no, I don't have a link to the. Just check them out on Facebook, Travis Larson Band. Check them out on the web. Tons of stuff from those guys. You can actually go to YouTube and see those guys kind of perform a whole album live on a soundstage setting, which is just brilliant. Those guys are phenomenal. I definitely recommend checking that out. All right, boys and girls, hour number 1's in the can. Want to say hi in the chat room, welcoming Miss Danny Bowman, to the chat room. Richard, I don't know if I got to you a while ago. I think I somehow, Mary Pat Henry, I kind of glossed over. I wasn't sure who Mary was at first. Mama Salami, House of Prague, and Rick. I know he's not listening right now, but hello to both of you guys, and glad you are joining us here on Light Without Heat, and glad to have met you, great folks over at houseofprague.com. And if you're listening to this show and you like this show, and you're listening to podcasts perhaps, and you like the music that we're playing here, go to houseofprague.com, because I'm telling you what, if you like this, you will be right at home there as well. I got a lot of more music coming up. We got 2 hours left of this, boys and girls, plus the Midnight Tracker. I haven't even gotten into that, but I do have a premiere coming up next hour from a band from Greensboro, North Carolina called Hephaestus. I did promise some Frank Zappa. I don't know how soon I'm going to get to that. I've got music from the people, the chat room alumni, the Jack Babies, as Mike would call them. And I have music from Niels Rurak coming up. I have music from... Where did it go? Oh, Sound of Contact, Spock's Beard. I may throw in a Yes tune as well. And we're going to kick off. How about this? We kick off the next hour with a track from the new Flower Kings album, because it's absolutely fabulous. So, did I say fabulous? Oh, okay. Get off the microphone, Stuffer. Quit yammering. Light Without Heat, hour number 2. We'll be back in a moment.
Do you have dry mouth?
I do.
It protects your teeth, fights infection, and lubricates your food. But what happens when you run out of saliva?
Help me, I can't talk.
For personal dryness upstairs, it's Salivex.
Wow, I can spit again.
Salivex is more than saliva in a can. Salivex improves consumption efficiency by 50%. No more halfway cures like coating your throat with cooking oil to have that extra piece of cake or bowl of kitty litter.
After a night out, my tongue tasted like carpet. It was embarrassing. Now with Salivex, I can eat a whole box of crackers or lick my life partner's
stamp collection
all night.
It's like having a salivation army in my mouth. Now I can suck a
lollipop
for as long as I want.
Salivex tastes like your own saliva. That's because at Salivex's state-of-the-art production facilities, we use salivation philanthropists who make Salivex all day. Salivex. When it comes to personal dryness upstairs, we're deadly serious.
Warm out today. Warm yesterday. Even warmer today. Met her on my CB, said her name was Mimi. Sounded like an angel come to earth. When I went to meet her, man, you should have seen her. Twice as tall as me, 3 times the girl. Oh, my fat baby loves to eat. A big old Buddha belly and her breast swing past her feet. My fat baby loves to eat. My big old fat ass baby loves to eat.
I got
Dave Davis from Independent Share. You are listening to Stuffer White on Light Without Heat.
And Mommy kissed Daddy, and the angel told the stork, and the stork flew down from heaven and left a diamond under a leaf in the cabbage patch, and the diamond turned into a baby.
Our parents are having a baby, too. They had sex.
Light Without Heat.
Take deny me? Will you deny me? Will you be tempted in secret crucifying me? Will you go down with sweet angels by your side? Or slip away just like a ghost into the night? The resurrected Judas, he came here for the trade. They're putting all the pieces back, they're messing with his head. For those of you who follow, let nothing be obscured. For those of you who follow me,
This is Brett. I am Stickman Bleeding and a Thankful Catholic. You're listening to Stuffer White and Light Without Heat.
out and they all think I should just fall in line. But that's my plan, to make them doubt, keep my intentions cryptic by design. My ear pressed up against the wall, footsteps coming down the hall. Just one more dosage, all that I can take. The implants underneath my skin, altered state that keep me in. They can't win if I just stay awake. Oh yeah. To keep them out, I keep me in, 'cause they don't get to hear the things I know. Well, bats up in this belfry, fly in circles, 'cause they don't know where to go. No, no. Turn me here and strip me bare. Give me this lovely robe to wear. And Tuesdays we get jello if we're good. The doctor, he seems tense to me. His questions make no sense 'cause he misunderstands. I'm just misunderstood. Voices ringing all around. Thoughts they scream, don't let them out. Thoughts they're screaming out, voices they are finally coming. Thoughts they're screaming out, voices ringing all about, and thoughts they're screaming out, voices they are finally coming. Thoughts they're screaming out, voices ringing all about, and thoughts they're screaming out, voices ringing all about, and voices like to scream and shout. I think my thoughts are finally coming down. They say I'm crazy, I say ha, just like a fox, but with dementia. By the way, on third thought, you shouldn't open that box that I sent you. The higher tips has had to me, better than you'll ever be. At least that's what they'd like me to believe. I said it won't settle me. It's all one big conspiracy. The message I begrudgingly receive. Voices ringing all around. that will ring, screaming out, ringing on me. Round, they scream, voices all around. Listen, they are finally coming. Thoughts that scream out, voices ring, all about inside that scream out, voices ring, finally coming. Thoughts that scream out, voices ring, all about inside that scream out, voices ring, finally coming.
Light Without Heat and Spock's Beard. Afterthoughts. And as I said in chat earlier, coming from a long line of thoughts. Because we had Thoughts and we had Thoughts Part 2. And that is coming from the latest album from Spock's Beard, released earlier this year, called Brief Nocturnes and Dreamless Sleep. Fantastic album. Love Spock's Beard. And even though, Neil Morse did incorporate a little bit into that, he co-wrote 2 songs, if I'm not mistaken. But okay, I'm sidetracked now. Okay, all right. Mind on what? Keep your eyes on the prize there, Stuffer. Before Spock's Beard, we heard Brett Lloyd, Stickman Bleeding, the title track off of Heroes. Another great release from 2013. CrazyPeopleMusic.com. Remember that, boys and girls. Go there and buy Brett's music, Stickman Bleeding, because that is an awesome track, awesome album. He's got an incredible body of work there as well. Before Stickman Bleeding, we heard the Flower Kings and the Resurrected Judas from, and I say it resurrected because that's how he said it, but the Resurrected Judas from The Desolation Rose, brand new album from the Flower Kings. Absolutely phenomenal, brilliant album there from those guys. And now I have to move forward, and you guys don't go anywhere, and I know the first person that's going to, Tim, hang around. I got 2 songs for you coming up, but I got to do this first because this is our premiere for the night. I discovered a band out of Greensboro, North Carolina, a few months back called Hephaestus. It is spelled Hephyshystus. And how I discovered these guys was they opened up for the Aristocrats when I had the unique and lovely opportunity to go see that magnificent band, which was great. But you know what? Hephaestus put on a kick-ass show. And they had a debut album that was recorded a couple of years ago, and they have been plugging this brand new CD that came out like a week ago. The CD is called Fragmenting Shadows, and Hephaestus, you can check them out on Hephaestus.com, Hephaestus on Facebook. It's Brandon Miller on lead guitar, or lead vocals and guitar, Troy Surratt on drums, Matt Halberg on guitar and vocals, and Aaron Yao on bass. I'm going to play you a track that I haven't played before here on the show, and I'll tell you what, man, these guys rock. This is a premiere, Hephaestus. The track is called Chasing Down the Sun on Light Without Heat. Give the NC boys some love, Jack Babies.
No comment about
There are so many
we interrupt this program for a special announcement.
Attention, shoppers. There's a lost goldfish answering to the name of Prince in our women's parachute department. If anyone has lost a goldfish, please contact our restroom.
Light without heat.
You lost control, you crossed the line, you walked the edge one last time. Close the door, lock the gate, spin the wheel, twist your fate. Heard the call, walk the wall, cut the rope and watch us fall. In a cloud, take a look around. You're so high, you're not coming down. Broke the reins, fading away. You're so high, you're not coming down. You've no regard for who's around you. Spinning out with no escape in a world of a different shape. It's all the same, it's all the same. You go back from where you came. In a cloud, take a look around. You're so high, you're not coming down. Broke the reins, fading away. You're so high, you're not coming down. You're so high, not coming down. sound of electric guitars. Wait, darling, wait, you will soon be in bed with the stars. Ow! Wait, darling, wait, and don't worry, 'cause you will see semen stains wash out surprisingly easily from leather back seats of expensive cars and soiled toilet seats in the bars. And why worry about emotional scars when tonight you'll be sleeping under the stars? Darling, wait, and don't worry, 'cause you will see semen stains wash out surprisingly easily from leather back seats of expensive cars and soiled toilet seats in the bars. But why worry about emotional scars when tonight you'll be sleeping under the... Wait, darling, wait, you're the shit, as they say it, wherever they say that. And don't worry about emotional scars, 'cause tonight you'll be sleeping under the stars.
Light Without Heat, and I couldn't resist that one. Pain of Salvation, Sleeping Under the Stars from Road Salt 1. You have to pay attention to the lyrics on that one. And yeah, that one's for Tim Correll. He turned me on to that madness. And that's a killer track, too. Killer album, too, man. Killer band. But, you know, that's the and yeah, from... expensive, what was it, leather back seats of expensive cars and soiled toilet seats in the bars. Before that, Sound of Contact. And you know what? Those guys, the album released this year was called Dimensionaut, and phenomenal band. And for the longest time, you know, Tim and myself were talking about, okay, what's going on with, he knew and I didn't, that the drummer and vocalist, one of the vocalists in Sound of Contact is Simon Collins, who is the son of the legendary Phil Collins. So there you go. But it also features Dave Kersner on keyboards and backing vocals, Kelly Nordstorm on guitars and bass, and Matt Dorsey, guitar, bass, and backing vocals. Before that, we heard Hephaestus. They did it man, I'm telling you what, that's a kick-ass album. It's called Fragmenting Shadows. Go out and get it today. Hepy. Oh, I already messed it up. HEPHYSTUS.com. And check them out on Facebook, man. Google Hephaestus. Absolutely phenomenal band. And they are great live, and I can say that from experience because I've been there and done that. There was something raised in the chat room earlier, and I'm going to do the best Cliff Notes version that I possibly can of this because... And Mama Salami asked a question in the chat room earlier about what is a jack baby. Okay. Well, see, before Mike had the WTAU Peerage Nation show here on Spreaker, he also did... Oh, I'm going to open up chat for this because I'd love to get distracted for this. Okay, before he had WTAU Peerage Nation here on Spreaker, even the cat's going to chime in on this, he had a show here on Facebook, a video show that you could watch, and he would sit out on the Peerage porch and do his Peerage Jam. And yes, Mike, we are needing some more of those videos, man, because those were fantastic. But he would sit and he would talk to the camera and he would play music, but he would get into his mojo. He would have his oats flowing and doing his thing, and he'd be talking to us, the potential listener, and he would be like, something, yeah, something, Jack, and something, babies, and yeah, Jack, and yeah, you know what I'm talking about, Jack, and something, yeah, about babies, and yeah, babies, yeah, Jack, and one time he said, yeah, and that's what I'm talking about, is yeah, Jack babies, and that kind of cracked him up. You had to have seen the original. You had to saw the original video to get it, but it was hilarious. And he just realized that Jack babies didn't sound politically correct as one term. But since then, it's kind of taken on a life of its own, and most of you guys are probably completely bored with what I'm saying. But Jack babies. So that is where Jack babies came from. And now, over the another year, Mike has become Papa Jack, and when you go to WTAU Peerage Nation, we are all his Jack babies. And this is a perfect time for me to say something that I've been waiting to say. Not only can you check out WTAU Peerage Nation on Sunday nights at the new time, 8 p.m. Eastern to 11 p.m., you can also, this Sunday night, a very special night on WTAU Peerage Nation, check out where Mike and the Jack Daddy and Jack Babies will be hosting the premiere of the new album from Blue Freight recording artist Vegan Blight, or Blout. Pick your pronunciation. Last Song of Sigrid. I hope I pronounce. Looks like that's what it is. But the new Vegan Blight album, he's going to be playing that all the way through, no interruptions, and the band will be in chat. The band Vegan Blight consists of Richard J. Basinger, Darren Olson, Chris Riggins. These guys are going to be in chat. You can get in there, jump in there, and hear the first time ever played on anything, the brand new Vegan Blight album. So check that out. That's coming up this Sunday night on Spreaker Web Radio at 8 p.m. Just look for the show WTAU Peerage Nation. So that is awesome. And good night to DJ TIM. Oh man, old habits die hard, don't they? Oh, DJ Corel from House of Prague. Peace, brother. Have a good night. Sorry I kept you up past your bedtime. Time for some more music now. How about that? Volto. And this band includes, I know the one, but I'm looking for the other one. And see, this is what happened when I just pick music on the spot and have no earthly idea why I'm going to do it. Okay, somebody else do this for me then. This is what happens. Oh, Danny Carey, the drummer from Tool. Thank you, Tim. The drummer from Tool, Danny Carey on drums, also Lance Morrison on bass, John Seigler on guitar. Special guest artist on this album is Jeff Babco on keys. The CD is called Inciter. This is Volto. Check it out. This is pretty banging, Jack babies. Light without heat. I'm having a blast. We still got some time left. I'll be back in a minute.
everybody. This is Mike Sherrill from WEFF Pea Ridge Nation. You're listening to Stuffer White and Light Without Heat. Progressive music for the progressive minds. Wake their ass up. There's no bacon frying yet. Yeah, man.
Light Without Heat. And the one and only Mike Sherrill. The title of that song is Disruptive Mood in Pissed Off Major. Subtitle, A Self-Help Guide in Anger Management. The forthcoming CD is called I Hear the Trees Singing. There's a lot of different kinds of music on that, but Mike Sherrill also hosts a program here on Spreaker Web Radio Sunday nights, WTAU Pea Ridge Nation. But he's a mastermind at work, too, at crazy stuff like that. And the reason I'm laughing is because Oh, dude, I forgot your whole name. Chris, anyway, HTLA Radio 1 found us today because of a Facebook group for Spreaker that I joined and was really cool and everything. And I'm thinking, well, hey, man, get this stuff out there. And it was, dude, please type, yeah, well, it depends on if you want your whole name said on the air. But, so we hooked up on Facebook because I'm having a brain fart right now and I got so much going on. But, so Chris joins us here in the chat room, and I'm thinking, he clicks right at this point in time while Mike's song's playing, right? And it's like, dude, what the hell kind of show are you playing, right? But there you go. And before Mike, we heard, I forgot to write it down, I guess it was Volto, which is a phenomenal band. And oh, yeah, Christopher John Taylor. I remember the Taylor part because I know several people. Thank you, Christopher. Christopher John Taylor here in chat under the name of HTLA Radio 1. I followed you today, brother, and I'm going to check some of your stuff out. He does a rant show here. And, Mike, you'll be interested in this. He does a rant show here on Spreaker. So, all right. And Mary's telling me, you're Mama Salami, right? See, I'm talking to the people in chat, and this is how I get behind my time. I don't need to be doing that. So, I got 1 hour left, boys and girls. It's a good time right now to tell you also about the Midnight Tracker coming up. Here in 1 hour, we will be doing the Midnight Tracker. I'm going to play 2 albums tonight, back to back. The first one's going to be Haken, the brand new CD from Haken called The Mountain. Phenomenal album. We're going to be playing that one all the way through at midnight or thusly after as soon as I get out of this show. The second one, worth staying up for, is going to be the debut album from Platypus. Platypus, for those of you who do not know, Ty Tabor from King's X on guitar and vocals, John Myung from Dream Theater on bass, Rod Morgenstein from the Dixie Dregs, Winger and so forth on drums, and Derek Sherinian on keys. They did 2 albums that way, and then they changed their name to the Jelly Jam because Sherinian left and they developed as a 3-piece. But there you go. The debut album came out in 1998, and it is called When Puss... Well, Platypus, right? So When Puss Comes to Shove. So that is our Midnight Tracker lineup for tonight. We will be back here in just a few moments, boys and girls. And what are we going to kick off the next hour with? I got Druck Farming coming up. I've got a Frank Zappa track that I've been promising for eons. I did say I would try to get to some Yes. How about we open with Yes? What about some Yes? Yes. 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 3-letter word. Absolutely cool. And yeah, Mary, I knew you were Mama Salami. And thank you for being here. Thank you and Rick for checking out the show tonight. Light Without Heat, hour number 2 returns in just a moment.
Does the man in your life play guitar? Or is your girlie a guitar-wielding rock chick? Then get them the ultimate guitar accessory this Christmas.
Get a massive black strap-on. Your guitar.
Massive Black have been making guitar straps for the great and good of the rock world since '69 and have managed to get a strap on most major rock acts at one point or another. Does your instrument keep drooping? No problem. Just
get a massive black strap-on. Your guitar.
Before I had the pleasure of playing my guitar with one of these amazing straps, my guitar kept falling off. I was forever bending over, but I've learned my lesson. Now I won't play unless I have a massive black strap on. And remember our guarantee, the first time you play with your massive black strap on, you'll definitely feel the difference. So much, you'll probably squeal. Like a piggy.
Get a massive black strap on. Your guitar.
Pluck away to your heart's content with a massive black strap on.
Taking naked photos of yourself? You think you're going to erase them. You say you're going to erase them, but you won't. And they'll end up on the internet where your mother will see them. It's just not worth it. Don't take naked photos of yourself. This has been a public service announcement by Duck Landis, Quack House Radio, and this radio station.
1, 2, 3, 4. Guess what? I got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell. I gotta have more cowbell, baby.
I haven't slept for 10 days because that would be too long.
Light without heat.
outside the tower. Green leaves reveal the outspoken the truth. suggesting fates by open tones. What is left can run across fields, widened by love's open road. Divide the open plains tomorrow, suggesting fates by open tones.
Light Without Heat and Druckfarben from the self-titled album. You know, we're still waiting on new music from those guys. That album came out in 2011. That is one of the most popular tracks, Influenza. Just an album, okay. What group did you join for? Oh, what? Dave, here we go again. I'm going to talk. I'm killing time here. The Facebook group, it's called Spreakers. Just plural Spreakers. I figured Duck would get a kick out of that, actually. Before Druckfarben, we heard Yes from Close to the Edge, of course. I don't even have to back announce that because everyone knows what that is. I have to get to an artist that I have to play some of his music tonight. We premiered this guy last week, Dave Davis, in the chat room. You know who this cat is. And a brilliant musician. He is out of Moorpark, California, but originally from Norderstedt, Germany. The album is called Thrill Seeker. The man's name is Niels Rurak. It is spelled Nilsrurak. But he assures me it's Rurak. Niels Rurak. His music is on CD Baby under Niels Rurak. On iTunes under the album Thrill Seeker. Check this stuff out. I love the album. I love everything I've heard so far. This guy is a freaking brilliant musician. Check this. And I also told him this. I said, dude, your stuff is tailor-made for Light Without Heat. So this is for his second week now. Last week I played 2 tracks. And tonight we're just going to do 1 because I'm running out of tracks, man. A brother needs to send me some more stuff. Niels Rurak on Light Without Heat. This track is called Syndicate.
The Muffin Man is seated at the table in the laboratory of the Utility Muffin Research Kitchen. Reaching for an oversized chrome spoon, he gathers an intimate quantity of dried muffin remnants and, brushing his scapular aside, proceeds to dump these inside of his shirt. He turns to us and speaks.
Some people like cupcakes better. I, for one, care less for them.
Arrogantly twisting the sterile canvas snoot of a fully charged icing anointment utensil, he puts forth a quarter-ounce green rosette. Let's try that again. He puts forth a quarter-ounce green rosette near the summit of a dense but radiant muffin of his own design. Later he says,
Some people
like cupcakes exclusively, while myself, I say, there is not, nor ought there be, nothing so exalted on the face of God's gray earth as that prince of foods, the muffin.
Girl, you thought it was a man, but it was a muffin. He hung around till you found that he didn't know nothing. Girl, you thought he was a man, but he only was a puffin. No cries was heard in the night as a result of him stuffing.
Bruce Fowler on trombone, Napoleon Murphy Brock on tenor sax and lead vocals, Jerry Bozio on drums, Tom Fowler on bass, Denny Wally on slide, George Duke on keyboards, Captain Beefheart on vocals and soprano sax and madness. Thank you very much for coming to the concert tonight. Hope you enjoyed it. Good night, Austin, Texas, wherever you are.
Light Without Heat, and as promised, the legendary Frank Zappa with Muffin Man. That one originally appeared on the Captain Beefheart, Frank Zappa and Captain Beefheart Bongo Fury album from 1975. It has been resurrected in so many different ways, but I couldn't resist tonight, so, you guys forgive me. Before that, Niels Rurak. Definitely check this gentleman out. It's on CD Baby. It's on Amazon, I think. I don't have the page now. I've got a different page in front of me, but, Niels Rurak. Nilsrurak. The album is called Thrill Seeker. Absolutely phenomenal. And this guy's a great musician. And Dave, thank you for turning me on to this guy too, because he will be a definite friend here on Light Without Heat. We have a few moments left. I have about a half hour, and I have music coming up. I think I'm going to throw in some Steve Vai. What do you think about that? Also, we have Don Duck Landis in the chat room from the quackhouseradio.net. I'm going to play a track, a duck ukulele track, here coming up in just a few minutes. And possibly either some Echoland or Arena. We'll see how much time that I get to. But right now, this is a band that these guys were good enough to send me to actually send, not email me, but actually snail mail me, physically mail me the CD. A band called Monkey Bat. They're out of Seattle, Washington. Check them out on monkeybat.net. The CD is called Springtime Love, and the hell of it is they're already recording new music. They're in the studio right now, actually wrapping up the second album. But the first album is called Springtime Love. It's Scott Lewis on acoustic guitar. And that's what makes, there's two things that makes the band kind of unique. One is everything is instrumental. There are no vocals. And the second one is the guitar is exclusively acoustic. So you have Scott Lewis on acoustic guitars, Brian Todd on electric bass, and Vern Lawton on drums. These are some very talented guys. Check it out. This is Monkey Bat, and the track is called Muffy on Light Without Heat.
This is a ballad that I wrote. It's about peace and love and good happiness stuff.
Hi, this is Esley with Fateless Tears, and you're listening to Stuffer White on Light Without Heat on Spreaker.com.
get away. He likes to see me cry, so he knocks me down again. Finger points at my chest, bad breath in my face. It'd be like his father would hit him. Try to run if I could. I can't get away. It's not like what's under my bed. I feel like a Charlie Brown look-alike. I look like a polyester king in my new suit from Marty's that's writing down. My new shoes from Mac and everything. He called me a goofy choir boy. I got this cool freckled little turd. Black friends and hang on my funny cheeks. My hands hoisted up in case of blood. All I hear is mother's voice saying, "This is not how I raised you." Over and over again, and making my head spin like a little top. The corrective hand, the punishment. This time I've got sent to my room. Why can't they say I didn't start this one? But I'll take all the blame again, and I don't know why. What if I told you I was sorry? Would you drop the strap and let me have dessert? I'd even take the plate out of my pants so you won't hurt your hand. Let me come down from my room and let me speak. I think that I've sat long enough. I think that I've thought long enough. I owe myself this walk outside today. The world is not as big as I today.
Light without heat. Wait a minute. Duck's gonna. Yep. I always get. I always get fooled by the end of that. Light without heat and Don Duck Landis from QuackHouseRadio.net. That track is called Spare Dreams. Coming from a compilation he calls Tenor, not Tender, Tenor Moments. And before Mr. Duck there, we heard Echolin with a track called Uncle. And before that, we heard Fateless Tears. Check those guys out on BlueFreya.com. That is a track called Music from the brand new CD, Night Air Perfume. And the set kicked off with Steve Vai from Passion and Warfare, Blue Powder. Of course. You know, I mean, come on. So there you go. Boys and girls, I'll tell you what, Light Without Heat, we're done for tonight. It's been a blast, but don't go anywhere if you don't have anything to do. Because the Midnight Tracker is coming up tonight. The Midnight Tracker will be Haken and the new city, The Mountain, which is absolutely brilliant. You guys have to stick around. You'll have to get back on the Midnight Tracker show page, but it's so worth it. And then we have a double whammy for you. For you night owls, you insomniacs, you alcoholics, whatever you are, I'm going to be playing the debut album from Platypus after that. Alright, you don't have to be insomniacs or alcoholics. You can just be, music fans. When Puss Comes to Shove is the second album, so there you go. But I want to thank everybody that stuck it out with me tonight, and thank you to everybody that's came into the chat. Brett, Duck, Mike, Dave, Mama Salami, thank you for being here. Rick, thank you for listening. Richard, Jay Basinger, thank you for being here. Tim, DJ Correll, Danny, man, you guys are the best. We'll see you guys next week. And give me about 5 minutes or less, actually probably about 2 minutes, and we'll be into the Midnight Tracker here on Spreaker. Watch for the Facebook posts, and for those of you who are turning in, we'll see you guys next week. Good night.
Good night. Oh, good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night.